nonfiction?
Yeagers.
Excellent. There's going to be more than one name for what we're referring to. So yesterday we were doing timelines and close-ups, and we learned how they help us to understand nonfiction text a little bit better. Today, I want to share with you 3 new features, and these features are also going to help you to understand the text even better and to make sense of the information that's on the page. So today I'm going to teach you about photographs, labels, and captions. So you've probably seen a lot of photographs in a nonfiction text, and photographs are a little bit different than what we see in our regular fiction books, because photographs are going to be real-life shots of something. Now, sometimes you're going to see drawings and things like that that might remind you of a fiction text, but photographs are pictures taken with a camera. So you'll often see a lot of photographs in a nonfiction text because we're learning about real-life things. So they help the reader to see the object as in real life. Okay, thumbs up if you've seen photographs in a nonfiction text before. Excellent job. Okay, so photographs are something that we've seen a lot. We're familiar with photographs. But I want to teach you 2 other things that will help you to understand a photograph even better. Because sometimes when we see a photograph in a nonfiction text, we might look at it like this guy, but if we don't know what we're looking at, or we don't know, what specifically is in that picture that we need to understand better, then it's not really helping us. So a nonfiction author will do 2 things to help the reader understand photographs better. The author will use labels or captions. Okay, so the first thing we're going to talk about is labels. So labels provide information by pointing out an object within a picture or photograph. And they usually use lines or arrows to point to the object. So labels are just one word. They're usually one, if more, 1 or 2 words. And they're very simple, very specific, and they'll point to something in the picture and label what it is. You've seen labels before, but sometimes we get confused between labels and captions. So captions are sentences, and they're placed near a picture to give the reading information about the picture. So both labels and captions can give you information about a photograph or other diagram or drawing in the book. But they're a little bit different. Labels, you're usually going to see just a word, where captions, you're going to see sentences put together, and it's going to look like more of a group, like a smaller text area. Okay? So let's take a look inside of our nonfiction book. Actually, I'm going to hold it over here. And we're going to be searching for photographs, labels, and captions. Okay? But real quick, before we do, let's go over some gestures and words that we can use to help us remember what photographs, captions, and labels do or are. Okay, so Mir?
Mir.
Gestures and words?
Gestures and words.
Photographs.
Photographs.
Are real life.
Are real life.
Pictures.
Pictures.
Taken with a camera.
Taken with a camera.
Captions.
Captions.
Are sentences.
Are sentences.
Put together.
Put together.
Near a photograph.
Near a photograph.
Labels.
Labels.
Are words.
Are words.
Near a photograph.
Near a photograph.
Mir?
Mir.
Gestures and words.
Gestures and words.
Photographs.
Photographs.
Are real-life pictures.
Are real life pictures.
Captions.
Captions.
Are sentences.
Are sentences.
Near a photograph.
Near a photograph.
Labels.
Labels.
Are words.
Are words.
Near a photograph.
Near a photograph.
They help, both labels and captions help us to understand the photograph. Okay? All right, so let's take a look at this, this book here. So we've got the table of contents, and we're going to take a look at, let's see here, the one I was thinking was To the Rescue. To the Rescue. It's on what page? Can I find To the Rescue? Morgan? Good. Page 6 here. And you can see To the Rescue is, what is the main topic that we're reading about here? Ben?
People rescuing.
Okay, what kind of people are we reading about in this topic? Marley?
Firefighters.
Firefighters. And what gave it away? We haven't even really started reading, but we read the title a little bit. Ben was on the right track with, it's people rescuing people, but what gave it away that we were learning about firefighters specifically, or, other emergency personnel? Johanna? The what? The photographs, everybody. The photographs.
The photographs.
That's what gave it away, right? So, wrong page here. Okay. So we want to learn more about our photographs, okay? And we see here we've got a police car. And next to this photograph of a police car, we see words. These are the labels, and they're teaching us more about the police car by labeling its parts. Oftentimes you'll see labels that are labeling parts. Okay. But if you look at, let's see, this fire truck right here, you're going to see that there's labels, but there's also captions here. So here, it's labeling things with a letter on the fire truck itself. But then we actually, when we go over to letter A, we can see it says flashing lights and sirens warn drivers to get out of the way. That's a caption because it's sentences, or it's a sentence giving you more information, okay? So, let's go over what photographs, labels, and captions are again really quick. Mirror.
Mirror.
Gestures and words.
Gestures and words.
Photographs.
Photographs.
Are real-life pictures.
Are real-life pictures.
Labels.
Labels.
Are words.
Are words.
Mirror photograph.
Mirror photograph.
Captions.
Captions.
Are sentences.
Are sentences.
Mirror photograph.
Mirror photograph.
They help us.
They help us
Understand.
understand
The photograph.
the photograph
And information.
and information.
I want you to teach the person next to you what is the difference between photographs, labels, and captions.